Hey, good people. Hey, it's Sunday night. I just want to come in with a quick one. You know, if you're new, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. Most importantly, hit the notification bell and hit all. And if you do it on your cell phone and it goes to all, it's going to send you to your settings. Just hit all notifications. Okay. Listen, let's talk about a couple of things, right? One is inflation in a lot of areas is the highest it's been in 30 years. It's already there because we keep talking about inflation. Is it coming? Is it coming? It's here. Just think about this. Last year, you couldn't go to your favorite restaurant. We were all prisoners in our own houses. There was no vacations, no cruises. All of this money that we would have normally spent was just getting saved. As a matter of fact, there was over $2 trillion in savings that was bursting a hole in our pockets to spend. So then we spend it. So now we go from no demand. So everything that every company that got hit last year, now it's inflated really high because now we're buying these products and we can't get them. We can't get them because of 2020. Somebody's working in a plant, let's say a Ford dealer, or let's say a furniture shop. One person gets sick, that's 2 weeks. Got to shut down the plant, right? And then they open it back up, another person, 2 weeks. Then delivery. The whole infrastructure of how a product gets to you is behind. It's taking 3 times as long. Further adding to inflation, right? And so if you really look at the whole puzzle, because it's kind of a loop, what's driving the inflation up is not what normally does. It is supply and demand, but we have to look at why, right? And so the what's happening in the market right now, more than anything, is people talking about these issues. I talk about it so we can know what's going on. But it's actually a loop that's adding to the problem. And so I just want to say this, good people, and it's like the song, don't worry, be happy. Just write down everything you've learned over the last year. For those of you that was with me last year, hey, I got on my shirt. Y'all know what this shirt is about from last year. But I just want to tell you guys that I got joy today. I'm just going to, have joy. And I know it's easier said than done, but just think about it. During the recession, a lot of you guys have made all of your money back. And then in profit. And then if you didn't make all your money back, then you're unbalanced because you just have too much money in one sector. So really, all you really have to do is just clean your house, balance the boat, right? Don't continue to load the boat right now. Look at your boat and see if it's balanced. You need some dividend stock in there. You need a few banking stock in there. You need not just to have high growth stock or just EVs. Balance your boat, good people. There's a way to do it right now. And then set it. If you're really operating in fear, set your stop losses. And it's not one size fit all. Some stock you're going to have a hard stop loss on. Some you're going to have trailing stop losses on. And if you want to know how to use a trailing stop loss, just stay here in my page and look in the search bar in my page and just put in trailing stop loss or put in Larry Jones trailing stop loss. And I'll show you a video on how to properly set and use a trailing stop loss, good people. I want to be information for you guys. And so what I'm going to tell you is this. If it's a stock market crash, which I think it'll probably be more of another correction if and when it comes, when it comes, all right? The day you start investing, there was 2 things coming. I want you guys to know that it runs in cycles. The day you start investing, there was either a bull market coming, a bear market coming, a crash coming, or a correction coming. All of those will come while you're investing, and they will come over and over and over and over again. It's like a rolling wheel, right? And so some of you knew, you're probably asking, well, then why would I be in this game? Because people that invest in the stock market over a period of time, if they know what they're doing and they do smart investing, you're going to make money. You're just going to make money. And even if you just find some good ETFs and invest in those, you're going to make money long term. And it's just a proven deal. It's just a proven deal. If you invest in the stock market over 20 years, and I'm not talking about gambling, I'm not talking about just chasing a hot stock, but if you do your due diligence and invest in the stock market over years, you're going to make money. All right. Smart people know that. Rich people know that. All right. And remember this, for those of you that haven't heard this, in a pie, right? 75% of that pie represents all of the stock that's being traded. 75% of all of the stocks being traded are traded by institutions. Only 25% of that pie is retail investors. Out of that 25%, 85% of those people are millionaires. So let that sink in. And they're in the stock market every year. So let's wise up. Let's cash up. Let's be happy. And hey, if a dip does come, you should be ready to start buying. And I don't mean buy every dip. Like this dip right here, I'm not buying it. As you guys know, I'm not buying it right now. I'm just trying to wait a little bit, see what the market is going to do. All right. And things change daily. I may say something tomorrow, and then the feds can come and do something or say something, and it will totally wreck my plan. So now I have to change my plan, right? And so that's what you guys have to understand, that those of you that are new. This is chess. It's not checkers. And you can make money and win in this game. All right. And if it's too much for you, invest in some ETFs and invest in the QQQ, invest in the overall stock market, and just go to sleep. But I want you guys to be happy, right? That's what I want you to do. So I want you to also think about and do this. Now is the absolute best time to be introducing people to the market. And what I mean by that is, now is the time to get your kids, your neighbors, your sisters, your brothers, your parents. Now is the best time for them to go on to YouTube and just find out how to invest. I got some free, if you look down on my page, I got beginners courses, absolutely free. They can get books. They can go to anybody's page. They can just go to YouTube and Google how to invest. Where should I start? Now is the best time to be introducing new people to investing, because if there is a correction or if there is a crash, what is the absolute best time to get into the stock market? At the bottom of a correction, at the bottom of a crash. Think about it. If you had the amount of money that you've accumulated right now, just think about it. Go back to March 18th of 2020. Go back to the bottom of that crash and just think, if you would have had all the money you got now and invested in all of the stock that you have now at those prices, how good you will be looking. So I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to go to your neighbors, go to your friends, and grab their phones, go to YouTube. First, yes, it's a poor dog that don't wag his own tail. First, subscribe to my page. Help me build this page, and I'm going to continue to help you make money. And so that's what I'm going to say to you today. And overall, don't worry. Remember, I think I saw a report that says 86% of all of the things that we worry about never come to pass. 86% never comes to pass. Just think about that. So, I mean, what's that? 14%? So if I'm going to win 86%, I'm going to take those odds every time, good people. So yes, I know I sound like an inspirational speaker. I guess I am. All right. Hey, I've been meeting a lot of you guys on the street, and it does me joy when you say, hey, Larry, or hey, Uncle Larry, hey, Money Man. And I like to stop and take pictures with you guys. You're not bothering me. You're giving me joy. So especially if I know I'm helping you guys. And I've met a lot of people this weekend that said I helped them make a lot of money and got them into investing. And now their husbands or their wives or their sisters or their nieces and nephews or neighbors are investing because of this family called Stock Up. And you guys also help. I just want you guys to stay positive, okay? But let's balance the boat. Let's keep let's do profit taking when it's the appropriate time, right? And let's not worry about it. Let's continue to make money because we're going to continue to make money. And remember this, there's money to be made in a bull market. There's money to be made in a bear market. There's money to be made in a correction, and there's money to be made in a crash. You just got to know where to go to make the money. And we're going to make money. We're going to continue to make money. We've been through a lot over the last year together, family. We going to make it. All right. I absolutely love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right. So I'm feeling good today. Went to church, got the good word, did a good deed. Hey, I'm telling you guys this. I'm going to leave with this. Nothing feels better than doing something unselfishly for somebody else. That is the greatest feeling in the world. I do a lot, but I get a lot of joy back. And I don't videotape the stuff that I'm doing. I don't videotape the money that I give to charities. And I don't videotape what I do for individuals because I don't want that to be the focus, right? There's a scripture in a good book that says it is better to give than to receive. And what people don't understand what that really means is, to me, it is better to be in the position of the giver than the receiver. So I want this whole family of Stock Up for all of us to be givers. And we're going to be givers because we're going to be equipped to give. We're going to continue to make money. I pray blessings over all of your finances, not just your finances, but your children's and your children's children. This same good book says a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children. And it also says before that, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. And good people, when I say good people, I mean God's people. You are the just. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. It's Sunday. Y'all know I go inspirational on Sunday. All right, good people. I love you guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow. See ya.